When you look at mixing up modes of action in the cereals market, you could mix them up, but you always had to sacrifice one thing. The nice part about Tolvera is when you look at the crop safety, the rotation flexibility, and the weed spectrum that it covers, you can mix up your modes of action and not sacrifice very much. So it's a real easy button for these growers to be able to select and cover the entire spectrum of concerns that they may have on their farm. The nice part that we've been running into with Tolvera is the synergy. Tolpyrrolate is good on its own, bromoxynil is really good on its own, but as you bring them together, they really differentiate themselves from other products in the market.
We're seeing outstanding control across the board of the main broadleaf weeds that we have, namely kochia, prickly lettuce, Russian thistle, pigweeds, and several of the other species, with the real bonus being the green and yellow foxtail combination known as pigeongrass here. As we bridge out into the Pacific Northwest, of course, we typically tend to lose the kochia as a real driver weed in that market. We're still just as strong on the pigweed, lambsquarters, having some activity on the mayweed chamomile or dog fennel as it's known locally out there.
And the nice part about Tolvera is we aren't running into any sort of issues with plant back and rotational flexibility issues with Tolvera, which allows that flexibility for the grower to be able to grow whatever crop they are desiring to grow the following. When you add Tolvera into the tank, it's going to have great activity on kochia, great activity on Russian thistle, and great activity on your green foxtail. Those are the three that growers are really struggling with, and it really rings the bell with Tolvera. Yeah, it all comes back to flexibility for me, right? The grower is able to pick a product and then being able to grow whatever they decide to grow the next year and not sacrifice their weed control, right? So it fits into the agronomics, the economics, and the logistics of an entire farming operation.